Oh, I mean, we're just gonna do our best to treat it like every week, and not to put too much into it. Just do our best to game plan and follow the game plan that our coaches have for us. I know that since we played them last year. I mean, we kind of know how they're going to try to attack us because we still run the same scheme. So we're just going to do our best to try to extinguish those things that they try to do against us and get a win.
And what are the challenges this week that are maybe different? I mean, they're going to have tight ends, fullbacks. It's going to be a much more kind of in-the-box, downhill game compared to what you've seen the last few weeks.
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely a downhill type team. They have a great O-line. They have a great running back back there with Clement. And so, I mean, I'm pretty sure they're going to try to give that guy the ball and do their best to get that guy on the edge because he's a good guy when he's on the edge. And so we're just going to do our best to get our fits right and be able to make plays when we can.
You really seem to feed off the energy of the crowds at games. So how excited are you to play in Camp Randall in such a large stadium?
Well, last time we were there, it didn't go so well, so it'll be fun to be back there and be able to, just be able to play a game that we love to play and do our best to get a win.
Does this team feel like different going into this Wisconsin game than that team seemed to be going into the Wisconsin game a couple years ago? Like the mindset or the psyche or anything like that?
No, I wouldn't say so. I don't think there's really a difference. I can kind of remember my freshman year. I mean, we were really confident going that game. I mean, if I can remember right, we were up at the beginning of that game. We had like turnovers. I think Melvin Gordon had fumbled a few times. So I mean, we were confident. I think we just kind of lost it as far as our game planning went as that game went. So, but as far as the mindsets, we're just as confident then as we are now.
And Wisconsin's going to not bore you to death, but come at you with a lot of runs, then slip in that timely play action. How big is that this week for you guys to kind of stay disciplined for those types of moments?
Yeah. I think every week we have to be disciplined. Especially this week when I haven't had a chance to look exactly, but I'm pretty sure their run percentage is much higher than their pass percentage. So their play action probably works really well. So this will be a great eye discipline and foot discipline game, footwork discipline game to make sure that we're in the right place at the right time.
What happened with that second interception against Purdue? How did that ball come to you? Like, did it tip off of somebody and come into your hands? What happened?
I'm not even sure. I was playing the middle of the field, and I was able to see the quarterback throw the ball, and I was just able to run over there in time and get under it before number 7 was.
You missed the trifecta.
Yeah, I know, right? Can't catch.
Did you get it? That seemed to be the one that was the easiest of the three.
I've heard. That's exactly what I've heard. Everybody said I called the 2 hardest ones and then dropped the easiest one. So, yeah, I'm just happy I didn't catch it for a touchdown and we didn't have a dramatic finish. So
You've been around the ball a lot this year. Not just in terms of being around the ball for interceptions, but just getting tackles. Why do you think that is? What do you attribute that to? Just being in position.
I just think it's a blessing to be able to play. So I'm not too into it about how I get there and stuff like that. I mean, our coaches, they put together a great game plan, and I just do my best to be a part of that game plan, not to be like the guy.
Do you think your position has benefited from having Coach Banker kind of hand coach that group as opposed to being part of the larger secondary line?
Anytime that you can, like I said before, like when we were in the fall camp, anytime you can take a group and then separate and have one guy focus on that group, it automatically makes the group better because that guy's focusing on less people, so he can give more attention to a smaller group of people. So I think it has benefited. We have benefited from it.
You guys are ranked higher than Wisconsin, but how much do maybe you guys feel like the underdog going into this game?
We try not to look into rankings because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter until the end. You could see from if you look all around the country, they've had big upsets, but at the end of the day, you have to play the game. So that's what it's about. It's about playing the game. It's not about whatever the rankings say.
Thinking of that, is there a team you like to watch that isn't your own in college football, or do you just watch your next opponents?
I mean, I like to watch. I like to watch football. Period. Like I'll go back, and everybody messes with me because I live by myself. But anytime anybody comes over there, they're like, bro, you're always watching like 2011 LSU or like I watch like the weirdest games. Like I'll just like type in like whenever Tim Tebow was in there, but like 2010 Florida, and just like watch how they play because like I just like football. So yeah, I watch a lot of old weird games.
Even though you don't pay attention to the rankings, is the team aware how important of a game this is for the Big Ten West standings? Every
game is important. I mean, if we were to lose last week's game, I mean, that would have been an important game, you know. So every single game that we play is important. We try not to look at it as people say, like the big picture thing. We try to take it 1 week at a time, and if you take it 1 week at a time and you win every game, then at the end it's going to look how it's supposed to, or how you want it to.
2011 LSU, so you're a Tyrann Matthew fan?
Tyrann Matthew, yeah, it's probably my favorite player.
Was the way he played and the passion, I mean, there's some similarities between the way that you guys kind of play on the field. Did you take something from the way he played?
Yeah, it kind of made me wish sometimes I was like 5'8", so I could have another reason for like people to doubt me.
If you had a nickname, it wouldn't be the Honey Badger. What would it be?
I don't know. I think that one's a cool one. So I don't know if I could come up with something better than that.